tropics this evening, along with rain areas of potential tropical development. A number of showers and some thunderstorms. Locally heavy rainfall across the area.
This is why you evacuate.
For today's annual Pin the Whip game between the Mississauga Hurricanes and your Burlington Barracudas. Today's game is proudly sponsored by Esso Mobile Global Fuels. Following players are not dressed today for the Burlington Barracudas. Forward number 7, Haley Thompson. Forward number 17, Kalia Pharand.
Welcome to another Mississauga Junior Hurricanes hockey game. Your Hurricanes are visiting the Burlington Barracudas today. Burlington 4-3, 6th in the league. Where your Mississauga Junior Hurricanes take their 6-0 record, 4th in the league. Both teams are coming off wins last game. Burlington played yesterday against Brampton, 4-0 score. And your Hurricanes play the Ridley Tigers on Friday night, winning 5-2.
And it's time for the starting lineup for first for the Mississauga Hurricanes, led by head coach Darcy Brady. At forward, number 10, Olivia Aquino. At forward, number 37, Tiani Makokis. At forward, number 92, Mazi. On defense, number 9, Kara Owen. On defense, number 65, Tiani. And in goal, number 29, Kalia Pharand. And the rest of your Mississauga Hurricanes. And now, the starting lineup for your Burlington Barracudas, led by head coach Kevin Greco. At forward, number 18, Bianca Hart. At forward, number 21, Keelan Song. At forward, number 27, Lauren Cruza. On defense, number 2, Chelsea Tiller. On defense, number 34, Sarah Elson. And your starting goaltender, number 49, Mackenzie Ferguson. And the rest of your Burlington Barracudas. Fans, welcome once again to the Burlington Jr Barracudas annual Pick the Ring game in support of breast cancer awareness and research. We will be continuing to accept donations throughout today's game in support of the Burlington Hamilton Oakville CIBC Run for the Cure, which was run this morning. The Mississauga Junior Hurricanes and the Burlington Junior Barracudas would like to thank you all for your generous support for those impacted by breast cancer. Now would you please rise if you are able and remove your hats and caps for the playing of our national anthem.
what he said. I know. Let's play some hockey. Mazi wins the faceoff. Owen. He's got a player all over. Knocked over. Puck loose in front. Makokis comes up with a dope. Puts it out to McDonald. Donald gonna get the red line, get that puck deep. And icing. McDonald not quite getting the red line on that. Burlington, lots of energy to start. Mazi wins the face-off. Owen behind the net. Up the whale. Makokis. Aquino in front. That puck shot down the other way. Kalia will come out and play that. He'll put it behind the net. McDonald moves up the middle. Mazi cutting through. He's going to circle back. Drops for Makokis. Makokis up the boards to her sister. Tiani Makokis. Langus. Stick check. Barracudas take it into the neutral zone. Bailey. Tip it deep. Langus forechecking. Pins along the boards. Williams will keep that in the wall. Back to Makokis. He's on. Langus in the corner. Puck jumped, and that's going to go down the ice for icing. Barracudas are going to have to stay on the ice. 18:29 in, 0-0. Langus wins the face-off. Dunn can't get a shot away, but Staley picks that up. He swings around. Puts it into the corner, the wing. Barracudas will get it up in the neutral zone, but Makokis is there for it. He chips it to the other side. Staley chipped that puck in, he'll chase it down. Carter puts it up the boards. Krucic there. Krucic over to Ho back to Phasma. Phasma's going to skate it up. She's going to get the blue line. Towards the net, holding off a couple defenders. Delahunt pushes her off that puck. The puck's tuned up the boards and just down to the neutral zone. Ho will hit Pharand, but that'll be offside. Burlington wins the face-off. They go D to D. Delahunt moves it up. This is a target, and Ho will chase that down. Go behind the net, up the wing. Pharand. Doja picks that up. Here's the red line. She's got two players with her. Puts it to the front of the net. There. She puts a shot on net. Goalie can't find it. McDonald now. Good low. Paddle chips towards the middle. That's cut off. Paddle gets it back though. He's hit from behind. Goes down. Mississauga still controls. Fabro now. And Paddle. Two Barracudas on them. Goes the other side. Burlington tries to flip that up. That's cut off. Bauer's going to come around. She's got some room. She takes a shot. That goes just wide. Kalia can't come up with that. Turntle moves it up. Owen tipped up. Mississauga going to be short-handed to start. So Owen for tripping. Burlington will go to their first power play. Amazing wins that face off the wall. She holds it in the corner. Three Hurricanes keeping that puck. Puck comes to the point, goes to the middle. Points comes out for that. To the point. Aquino's there. She's away. She's got some room. She's going to skate that down short-handed. She's going to cut. Try and take a shot. That's blocked by Tiller. Tiller from behind her own net. We will move it up the boards. Barracudas will get the line. We move it along the top. Barracudas looking for a lane. Back to the middle. Down low. Back up to the top. Tiller's got to chip it in. Mississauga doing a good job of keeping that puck to the outside. Tiller now with the point. She'll take a shot though. Kalia get her save. Rebound. She puts that to the corner. And 2 stops on that exchange. Mississauga clears. 35 seconds left to go in the power play for the Barracudas. They'll put it up on open wing. Makokis Ho will be there to stop it, but the Barracudas on that puck. They'll control. Drop from the point, deflected. And Farrell makes a big stop and covers up. And Barracudas get kicked out of the face-off. Lingus wins it to the corner. Round the side, Zun's there. He can't get it out. Barracudas hold his own. 10 seconds left to go in the power play. Line the net. Oh, over to Pasma. Pasma can't get a hand on that. Barracudas will get control back. That'll do it for the power play. Even strength now. They put a puck towards the net. That's deflected just wide. Puck shoved to the back. Makokis Ho on the boards. Owen now with it. He'll spin back. Langus got some room. She'll move it across over the other side. Oh, with some time, moves it to Owen. Owen kicks up to Langus. Langus gonna fire it hard to the other side off from Zun's chest. And they turn it back the other way. Owen leaves it for Ho. Ho over to Pasma. Pasma cuts to the front. Tries to go up the wing. Owen there. She chips it up. That's turned back and back into the zone. Oh, behind her own net. Cross to Soja. Soja in the middle of Theron. Theron will chip it around. They'll get through a couple players. They're unfortunately on the wrong side of the red line, and that's going to be an icing play. .41 to play in the second period. 0-0 still. Face off, won by the Barracudas. Goes to the point. They can't get it to the net, and Mississauga will clear it. They'll finish their change. Puck quickly up the far side. Pass doesn't connect, but McDonald on her check. Puck along the outside. Barracudas in the Mississauga end. They'll put it to the point. Puck goes across. Pharand will pick it up. She'll turn. Front of her own net. Needs to be outside to Krucic. Krucic looking for somebody in the middle. That pass deflected, but goes into the Barracuda end. They'll go behind the net, looking for an exit. And they'll skate it out of the zone. Lee gets the red line, gets that puck deep. Farhan stops it behind the net for Owen. Owen quickly up the boards. Krucic can't get there in time, and they'll pull it back in. Coulier now. He's being hassled, trying to get that puck out. Chips it out. And we got a hand up penalty. Looks like the Barracudas are going to get a penalty, and Mississauga is going to go to their first power play. Two minutes for hooking. Fabro wins the face off to the board. Comes up to the point. Fabro trying to go across. Going to LeCoulier. LeCoulier to the middle of the ice. Flies through her skates. She tries to go wide, but hits the skates of the Barracuda defender and comes up to the neutral zone. Makokis will spin back. No regroup from behind her own net. Makokis got some room. She'll skate it up. Got some room. Going to the outside. Trying to get by Tiller. Looking for an option to pass. A nice little pass to Fabro, and that shot just goes wide. LeCoulier to the point now. Trying to go back down to LeCoulier. And the Barracudas will get it out in the neutral zone. Change is coming for Mississauga. Pedal now. Leaves it to wing. Aquino. He's going to skate it in. Move it to the middle. That goes through. Maybe they'll chip that puck out. Kika Ho over to Pasma. Okay, Pasma with it now. Back to Kika. Over to Mazi. Mazi gets the zone. He's going to cut in front. Looking for a lane to shoot. Two Barracudas see each other. Mazi with a shot. A big stop. Comes back out to the point. Oh, over to Pasma. Pasma takes the stick handle, changes her mind, comes back to the middle. Got some room again. She takes a shot, and that gets up over and out of play. Over to Mazi. Mazi gets the zone. He's going to cut in front. Looking for a lane to shoot. Two Barracudas see each other. Mazi with a shot, a big stop. 29 seconds left to go on the Mississauga power play. Face off, scramble, puck goes to the middle, and the Barracudas will send it the length of the ice. Farhan behind her own net. They stop that for Pasma. Pasma's going to skate that out. She's looking for an option. Far side, Mazi. Mazi back the other way, but that's cut off. The Barracudas are going to charge in. 7 seconds left to go, and they get a shot on net. Farhan's got to come up big. Pasma behind her own net. We're all even now. Both teams 0 for 1 on the power play. Pasma to the wing. Aquino can't handle that pass. That comes back into the end. Kikaho throws that back up the boards. It gets out. Barracudas regroup in the neutral zone. They can't get it in cleanly, and Kikaho will throw that back into the neutral zone. Little back and forth. And Barracuda's Tiller leads the way. She'll come in and take a shot that goes wide. Pasma. She'll stop behind her own net. Look at the Ho. Right back to Pasma. Back to Ho. Ho's got some room up the boards for Makokis. Makokis a backhand in the middle, but that's cut off. Langus is there, and she'll skate that puck out. She's going to take it wide. Staley's going to jump in. Shot in. Went off the ref, and that went towards the net. Langus. Scramble draw. And Barracuda's come up with it, and they're going to walk out of the zone. Got it up along the boards. Galpakis on the forecheck. Puck up the board. Zahn. He's got a couple six. She's got some time. She tries to flip it up. Langus going to turn back looking for options. Tries to Owen cutting across. That gets missed. McDonald's got to go the other way. That puck comes loose. Owen, he spins off her check. Has some time. Owen now, she's going to skate that puck up. Got a little bit of room. Gonna go wide, going through the middle. She makes the move, takes a shot, but that's blocked. Stays lit in the corner. A little bit of help. Staley there. But the Barracudas are going to come up with that. Burgess on the forecheck. He takes down her check. No call on the play there. Owen now. Ding ding. Goes the other way where McDonald's going to pick that up in the corner. She'll flip it up the boards to Staley. Staley, 2 Barracudas on her. Has to turn it back. Gonna go back behind the net to Owen. Owen tripped up. He's gonna get right back up. Put that puck to the corner. That goes to the point. Barracudas keep it in, and they're gonna have control behind the net. McDonald there. Doja there now. Doja tries to go up the boards. Puck puts in the middle. Crucius is there. He can't come up with it. But Owen's got some room. She's going to pick up a flat puck. He's going to wait. Keep control. Their lines are changing. Tries to put it up the boards. That puck cut off. They'll come back out into the neutral zone. Puck cut off. Crucius now. She's got some room. Looking for something in the middle. She drops it. Makokis there. She's going to throw that back into the corner. To the other side. Crucius is on that. Fabro trying to come to the middle. 3 Barracudas there. I can't seem to figure out who's going to move that puck out, but Tiller finally gets it out to the far wall. And they'll dump that puck deep. Goins up the boards. If really couldn't get to that one, they'll go the other way. Makokis with some time. She'll chip that back to Goins. Goins up the boards. McCoulier in the middle. It's going to go all the way across to Petal. Casey Petal gets the zone. Trying to get loose in her skates, but she gets it right back. Has it behind the net. Can't get it out in front. The Barracudas are going to pick that puck up. They move it up the boards. Oh, there to stop that first attempt, but second one gets out. Mississauga stays in control. Tiller goes D to D, and she moves it up the boards. First on it is Pazma. Pazma behind the net to her partner. Oh, up the boards. Petal backhands to Fabro. Fabro now looking for options. The Coulier on the far side. She's got some room. She's going to take a shot, and that squeeze just wide. Puck put back behind the net. The Coulier with it. 2 on her. Delon trying to pull it out. And Barracudas will bring it out. Shot to the point, but that puck gets out. Offside. They tag up. And Fabro, or Aquino, is going to get a shot off. That's going to go to the boards. Puck along the side. Puck shot down the length of the ice, but that hits somebody. Owen's going to be that to grab that puck. Puck goes in the slot. Shot. Pharand comes out. She has a big stop. That puck right onto the middle. Big stop for Kalia Pharand. 6:04 to go. And it's all won by Mississauga. Puck goes around the other way. Hit hard. Zun. That's going to draw a penalty. Mississauga now. Going to move that puck up. Goalie's going to leave the ice, get the extra attacker. And on the entry, Lee hits another player. Knocks Staley down, but puck along the side. Puck shot down the length of the ice, but that hits somebody. Owen's going to be that to grab that puck. Puck goes in the slot. Shot. Pharand comes out. She's 5:46 to go. And Mississauga with their second chance on the power play. Face off one to Zun. Staley with it. It's out to McDonald. McDonald back to Staley. Staley across to Owen. Owen's going to cross over. She's going to be hassled along the boards, but Staley's there. She's going to put it down to Zun. Zun can't keep the puck on her stick, and that's going to get dumped the length of the ice. Owen comes back to grab it. Get Owen from behind her own net. Move it up to McDonald. McDonald's got some room. She's going to head down the lane. Hassel behind the net. But Makokis is there to help out. Tries to center that puck, but that puck stopped. Mazi ended up. And she's on her. That puck gets dumped down in Mississauga end. Loins now from behind her own net. He spins around. Starts moving up ice. Has some room on the line. Mazi cuts the middle. All the way to the other side. She's going to cut back to the middle. Drops for Gloins. Gloins going to step in. She's got some room. Puts a puck towards the net. And Makokis can't get a stick on that. Makokis at the top. She's going to take a shot from outside. That's tipped on net. Back to the point. Makokis across to Mazi. Mazi going to turn back with it. He's being hassled. And that puck's going to squeeze out. 30 seconds left to go on the power play. And the puck gets onto a Barracuda stick, and they'll dump it the length of the ice. 20 seconds to go on the Mississauga power play. Makokis behind her own net. He's going to come out slowly, looking for options. They're on with it. Pharand drops. Soja's got some room. She's going to get to the net. Puts it to the middle. And Makokis can't get a stick on it. That will do it for the power play. Oh, last one back. He goes D to D. Pasma. Find the net. Back to Ho. Ho being hassled by a couple Barracuda players. And Pasma will pull it out. She'll put it up the boards to Crucius. Crucius having trouble getting a handle on that. And it stopped at the blue line and slipped back into the zone. Pasma up the boards. Pharand up the boards. Tiller lost one back. She'll throw that back up the boards. That'll go to length the ice. They'll wave off any icing. Pasma makes a move. Puck put to the middle. Aculier's got some room. She's got some wheels. She goes to drawing back, but leaves the handle on it, and that puck will come back. Owen with it now. Looking for some options. Back to McDonald. McDonald to Petal. Petal. Up for Leculier. Leculier now has got some room. She'll take a shot from the outside. That'll hit the crossbar. Behind the net. McDonald comes and pitches. That gets to the point. That gets out. Leculier. Cross to Owen. Owen hits McDonald streaking across, but that just goes off her stick. McDonald forechecking hard. Petal back. Owen gonna pick that up. She shovels Staley. Staley, she's gonna take an outside shot. So that's blocked. Staley again. Tries to hit Gloins, but that puck's gonna get out. Gloins back to Owen. Some changes happening. Tries to hit Staley. Staley now, she's got some room. Tries to get to the net, puts it in front. Goes through a couple of skates, but that can't get a puck to the net. Gloins pinches the play. Be a Barracuda off on the boards. Makokis across to Staley. Staley tries to chip that up. It's knocked down. Barracuda's got some control. They're going to get a shot towards the net. Got blocked by Gloins. Gets to the point. Goes across. Staley tries to get that puck out. Gloins got some room. She'll put it to an open wing and chase it down herself. 1:20 to go in the period. Verhano stopped up behind her own net. Makokis. She loses the puck behind the net. Barracudas will move it to the point. Tiller. She'll take a shot from the outside. That goes wide. Puck put back into the corner. That'll go around the boards. Makokis. Puck squirts out to the middle. And Aquino will skate out with it. She tries to center it. That goes off the skate. And back into the Mississauga zone. Makokis can't get a handle on it. She's going to look for her sister in the center. That chips off. No icing. 40 seconds to go in the period. Puck up the boards. Racing back after it is Pasma. Pasma quickly up to Makokis. Makokis has some room. She'll cut to the middle. She finds some room. Shot. Comes on the Aquino stick. She can't get another shot away, but both are blocked. Puck to the point. Oh, tries to keep that puck in. It jumps off her stick. Hassled. The Barracudas will come through. One-on-one. Pasma makes a good play and deflects that puck to the corner. 11 seconds to go. She falls. Barracudas will come up with a puck with 10 seconds left. Along the boards. Aquino holds that. Goes back around. And that'll do it for the first period. 6 shots for Mississauga, 5 for the Barracudas in that period, and we're still at 0-0. Mississauga doing a good job of keeping that puck to the outside. Taylor now at the point. She'll take a shot though. Kalia get her skate. Rebound. She puts that to the corner. Makokis got some room. She'll skate it up. Got some room. Going to the outside. Trying to get by Taylor. Looking for an option to pass. A nice little pass to Fabro. Over to Mazi. Mazi gets the zone. He's going to cut in front. Looking for a lane to shoot. Two Barracudas see each other. Maybe with a shot, a big stop. Puck around the side. Puck shot down the length of the ice, but that hits somebody. Owen's going to be that to grab that puck. Puck goes in the slot. Shot. Pharand comes out. She's headed back. Owen with it now. Looking for some options. Back to McDonald. McDonald to Petal. Petal. Up for LeCoulier. LeCoulier now has got some room. She'll take a shot from the outside. And that'll hit the crossbar. McDonald's there. She's got a little bit of room. She's going to dance in. Takes the shot. That's blocked in front. Puck poked towards the net. And Burgess will score. Fabro. She'll skate it up the middle. Gets to the side. LeCoulier. Coulier puts it towards the net. Puck on. Petal stick. And Petal will put her home. Face off one to Owen. She goes to the front. Theron with it. Go crisscross. Owen now has it. He's going to bring it in. Kodrike puts it to the net. She scores. McDonald over to Petal. Petal to the front of the net. Fabro just misses that. LeCoulier in the front. Owen with a shot. That's blocked her line. Rebound comes to Fabro and she scores. Going to come around that corner. He tries to go to the front of the net, but his stick. The Crucian stick. Crucian puts one shot on that backhand, and that puck's going to squeak in. McDonald's there. She's got a little bit of room. She's going to dance in. Takes the shot. That's blocked in front. Puck poked towards the net. And Burrcudas will score. Fabro. She'll skate it up the middle. Gets it to the side. Like Kalia. Kalia puts it towards the net. Puck on. Pedal stick. And Pedal will put her home. Face off 1 to Owen. She goes to the front. Theron with it. Go crisscross. Owen now has it. He's going to bring it in. Toe drag. Puts it to the net. She scores. McDonald. Over to Pedal. Pedal to the front of the net. Fabro just misses that. Kalia in the front. Owen with a shot. That's blocked her line. Rebound comes to Fabro and she scores. Going to come around the corner. He tries to go to the front of the net, but the stick. The Burrcudas stick. Burrcudas puts one shot on that backhand, and that puck's going to squeak in. McDonald's there. She's got a little bit of room. She's going to dance in. Takes the shot. That's blocked in front. Puck poked towards the net. And Burrcudas will score. Fabro. She'll skate it up the middle. Gets it to the side. Like Kalia. Kalia puts it towards the net. Puck on. Pedal stick. And Pedal will put her home. Face off 1 to Owen. She goes to the front. Theron with it. Go crisscross. Owen now has it. He's going to bring it in. Toe drag. Puts it to the net. She scores. McDonald. Over to Pedal. Pedal to the front of the net. Fabro just misses that. Kalia in the front. Owen with a shot. That's blocked her line. Rebound comes to Fabro and she scores. Going to come around the corner. He tries to go to the front of the net, but the stick. The Burrcudas stick. Burrcudas puts one shot on that backhand, and that puck's going to squeak in. Mississauga doing a good job of keeping that puck to the outside. Taylor now at the point. She'll take a shot though. Kalia get her skate. Rebound. She puts that to the corner. Makokis got some room. She'll skate it up. Got some room. Going to the outside. Trying to get by Taylor. Looking for an option to pass here. Nice little pass to Fabro. Over to Mazi. Mazi gets his own. He's going to cut in front. looking for a lane to shoot. Two Barracudas see each other. They knew the shot, a big stop. Puck along the side. Puck shot down the length of the ice, but that hits somebody. Owen's going to be that to grab that puck. Puck goes in the slot. Shot. Pharand comes out. She's heavy back. Owen with it now. Looking for some options. Back to McDonald. McDonald to Petal. Petal. Up for LeCoulier. And LeCoulier now has got some room. She'll take a shot from the outside. And that'll hit the crossbar. Welcome back to second period. A 0-0 score. Mississauga 0 for 2 on the power play in the first period. The Barracudas 0 for 1. Mississauga out shooting the Barracudas 6 to 5. Face off won by Mazi. Back to McDonald. McDonald puts it up the boards into the neutral zone. That'll go through a couple Barracuda sticks, so no icing. Makokis races down to pick that off. Owen pitches on the boards. That gets out to the neutral zone. Aquino, he's going to cut back to the middle. He's got some speed. Takes that puck wide into the zone. He gets stick down. No hand up on that call. Looked like a bit of a trip. Puck stays down the zone. Aquino's down there. She puts one out to the front of the net, but nobody there. Mazi now with it. Tiller will get it. She'll throw it up the boards. McDonald will try and hold that puck in, but it's stopped. Now down on Owen. 2-on-1 shot. And Pharand, a big blocker stop. And that puck goes up into the net. Mazi now with it. Tiller will get it. She'll throw it up the boards. McDonald will try and hold that puck in, but it's stopped. Now down on Owen. 2-on-1 shot. And Pharand, a big block. Face off. One to the point. That'll just poke out. And Staley just misses that for a bit of a break. Langus wide to Makokis. Makokis can't jump on that puck. Pass through the middle. Doesn't quite hit its target. Saga will keep that puck in. Done. Staley went along the boards. The Barracudas will get it out to the middle. Chasing it down is Makokis. He chipped it back along the boards. Back to the point. Daly, and that's flipped up. Zun can't knock that down. Go towards the net. And Pharand will jump on that. Barracuda's thrown out. And face off. One to the point. Delhunt can't get a handle on that. And Crucius will chase her down. Delhunt will throw it up the boards. And held along the boards. Ho Barracudas will come down, shot, blocked by Pasma. Pasma now along the board, she'll go behind the net. Oh, up the boards. Theron will break that puck out. She got some room, she'll skate it in, flip it into the corner and chase it down. Burrcudas first to it. She'll hold it along the board, she'll pull it out, looking to get it to the front of the net, but can't get it. Theron moves it to the point. Soja will cut that pass off. Puck back behind the net. Back up the boards. Ho will pinch down. She'll keep that puck alive. She's got it. Puts it back down to Crucius. Crucius to the front of the net, but Soja can't get a stick on it. Pasma stops the clearing attempt on the other side. She'll put it back into the corner. I think Crucius will force that puck to the other side. Fabro hard on that. McDonald will kick that up. She's got some room. A couple mid-sized teams in front. Fabro rolls off her stick and she can't put a puck on net. Along the boards, Owen keeps that alive. Puck's gonna pop back into the corner. Kalia will chase it down, goes the other side. Fabro's gonna pick it up with some speed. She's knocked off the puck. Barracudas will come back the other way. And that puck flipped down the length of the ice, and that should be icing. And that'll come all the way back into the Barracuda zone. .17:01 in the second period. Still 0-0. Face off. One pedal shot off the post. That puck jumps out and McDonald can't jump on it quickly. Owen last one back, goes across to Leculier. Leculier looks to the middle. Hits Fabro. That puck pops out. Goes to the middle. Can't keep it in the zone. You'll have to regroup again in the neutral zone. Owen with it. He chips it up. She'll chase it down to the speed. And with Delahunt, he lifts her stick. Goes down hard in the corner. Far side, Fabro now with it. Comes out to Aquino. Aquino, some room. She can't get a stick on it. Owen lifts in a stick, trying to keep that in. And Aquino now with it. Back behind. Makokis over to Owen. Owen's going to go up the boards. Paddle and Aquino. Aquino now in the far side. She's going to circle back again. Far side to Makokis. Makokis up towards Paddle. That's turned right back. Makokis got it in her skates. She's trying to find the lane to go up. She's going to move it back to Owen. A little bit of room. Owen up the boards to Mazi. Owen trying to change. Some sloppy play in the neutral zone. That puck going back and forth. Back in the neutral zone again. And that'll get fired down into the Mississauga end. Kalia plays it back to Loins. Loins will go far side to Aquino. Aquino chasing that puck down. Tipped up. Mazi now with it. She cuts the middle. She's got some room. Got two Barracudas on her and she goes to the ice. Along the boards. Barracudas now trying to get that puck out in the middle to get the blue line. So good back check by Loins. And Staley now with it. She's got some room. He tries to go to the net, puts the puck towards the net, hit stop. That's going to draw a penalty. And the first shot of the period for Mississauga, and Staley's going to draw a penalty hooking. So Mississauga will get the first power play of the period. 15:04 to play. Face off. Bramble goes behind the Barracuda net. Barracuda's a turn, look to fire and get that puck out. Held along the boards. Bailey gave to the middle. She's got some room. She'll come in. She'll take a shot and hit the crossbar. That's two crossbars now. Pasma out to Ho. Ho cross to Staley. Staley, she's going to throw it to the front of the net and just misses Langus on the back end. Pasma back to Langus. Langus, she's going to skate out. She's got some room. She goes wide. That pass cut off. They try and keep that puck from going out. And that'll get out. Mississauga will come back into their own end. So a couple of good chances on their first attempt. They'll come back from their own end. Ho will get that puck deep. And the Barracudas will flip it back down the length of the ice and we'll have to start over. 1 minute left to go on the Mississauga power play. Light turn behind their own net. Hasma moves it up the wing. Soja, she can't get it cleanly. But gets it right back. Got some room and some time. Lucius up to Pasma. Pasma back into the corner. To Soja. Soja takes a shot and that's blocked. And then gone out. Pasma in the neutral zone now. Still get off. 30 seconds to go on the power play. Drop for Soja. Soja has it poked off her stick. Turned back the other way. Owen gonna check off. And it can't get a puck towards the net. Owen with a nice defensive play. Owen now with Soja. Soja tries to cut back. She moves the puck across. Terrence got up at Crucia's gonna turn. She's got some room. She goes wide. Penalty, 4 seconds left. Coming back the other way is the Barracudas, 3-on-2. Tries to get the puck to the middle. Turns and fires, and Boynes blocks that shot. Puck put back in the corner. Owen chases that up. Owen. Fabro now with it along the board. She's going to skate it out in the center. She's got some room. She's going to cut across. Going to go by the net. Tries the center. Nobody there. The Barracudas will clear. Under the neutral zone. Boynes gloves that to her stick. Across to Makokis. Makokis through the middle. Can't hit Fabro. That's going to go the length. Not far enough for icing, and Barracudas will recover. Pedal stops the exit pass. Battles along the corner. Hand goes up. Penalty coming. Hooking penalty. An offensive zone penalty by the Mississauga Hurricanes. It's going to cost them 2 minutes. The Barracudas go to their first power play of the period. Second of the game. Back to the point. Tiller. She's going to take a shot through the crowd, and that's blocked in front by Ho. Puck not out. Going to dump deep. Cosma there. He plays his stick. That goes to the boards. Puck thrown to the middle. Can't get a handle on that. Puck along the outside. Ho. And Mazi. Puck thrown back up to the point. That's going to be brought to the middle shot. And Pharand saw that the whole way, and she'll glove it for a face-off.
This is all the penalty for 16. Area is 2 minutes for hooking. That is 12 seconds. That's for 2 minutes for hooking. 12 men.
1:30 to go on the power play. Face-off one. Kalpakis gets a shot towards the net. That's deflected, and Pharand has to come up big. Makokis on the face-off. One back to the blue line. Kalpakis. She's going to take a shot through traffic. It gets deflected wide. Behind their own net. Barracudas now. Owen knocks over a check. Back to the point. Delahunt to the front. Puck goes up in the air. Gloved out. McDonald, but not out. Barracudas back to the point. Kalpakis will take a shot. That gets through. Pharand makes his first stop and the second. Along the boards, Barracudas still have control. They bring it to the wing. Go far side to Delahunt. Delahunt's a shot deflected. Another shot. Pharand makes one stop. Huge stop on the power play. And Mississauga just looking to get that puck out. Owen fairs that around. That's going to get the length of the ice. Mississauga looking for some changes. Behind their own net, Delahunt. Mingus is on her. Good forecheck. 20 seconds to go on the Barracuda power play. We'll try to move to this middle. That puck to the middle. And Zun's on that. Still force the Barracudas back. Tiller goes point D to D. And that can't come up, but the Barracudas are going to come across the line with a puck. A few seconds to go. Shot. That's blocked in front. Coulier now out of the box. He's going to come to the middle. He's on, trying to find her back to the middle. Nobody there, and Barracudas are going to turn it back the other way. They throw it up the boards. Lloyds picks that up. She's got some room. That's his side. Crucius with a shot. There with a shot, and that's gloved by Ferguson with a big save. Her best of the period. Crucius gonna regroup in the neutral zone. She's gonna take that puck wide. She's got some room. Still has it. Doja puts out to the middle. Pasman out with it. She's gonna throw a puck to the net. Rebound just goes wide. And that puck's fired along the boards. No icing. O's going to pick that up. She's going to move it up the boards quickly, and Soja's going to chip that back in. Pasman the first on the forecheck. He spins back to the point. Puck along the boards. Kept in. Diller's going to go wide. That puck flipped up, and that's going to hit the ceiling, and that's going to cause a face-off back inside the Barracuda zone. 9:01 to go. Mississauga needing in some pucks to the net. Face off, scrambled to the point. That poked away by McDonald. Owen backhander pass to McDonald. McDonald off the board, but Coulier can't come up with that. Owen follows up. She's got some room. She's going to chase that down. Goes to the point. Puck gets dumped down, but it goes off of a Barracuda stick. No icing. Puck goes to the middle, but Owen blocks that pass. She takes it to the corner. She'll go back the other way with it. Had a little bit of time. She gets it back. Fabro circling now on her own end. Goes up the wing to Coulier. Coulier offers skates. And that puck's going to go back up the boards. Barracudas will turn in their own end. Delahan going to go back behind her own net. Catalan, her. Now Packus, he flips back the other way. He'll go up the boards. That puck circled back again in the Barracuda's end. Good forecheck by Mississauga. Can't come up with a puck, but they're forcing a lot of passes in their own Barracuda end. Pedal. Far side. Loins. Loins is going to get some room. She's going to drop that puck to Mazi. Mazi going to try and go back to Loins. So that puck's cut off. Puck around the boards. Gianna Makokis. Aquino's going to jump on that. She's got some room. She tries to go across to Mazi, but that just misses. Loins back to the corner. Mazi will glove that down. She gets tripped up. And they're sent back down to the other end. Makokis, the last one back. She's being hassled. Takes it behind her own net. A little bit of room. Protects the puck. Will still skate it for a bit. Got some room. It comes off her stick. Turns the other way. Loins. With lots of Mississauga players back. We'll steer that to the corner. Backhand pass to the front is cut off by Mississauga. They'll bring it back up the boards. Mazi circles back behind her own net. Loins has got to go to the far side. Loins up the boards. Aquino tries to tip it, and it gets out to a neutral zone. Tiller turns it back the other way for the Barracudas. Gets to the line. The Barracudas looking to set something up now on the outside. That goes to the front. And 66 can't get a shot of Daly with some room. She's going to go wide, go around. And she gets spun up, and that's going to be a penalty, some interference from the Barracudas and Mississauga. With 6:25 left in the second period, they're going to go to the second power play of the period. .625 to go. Face off, 1 minute point. Pasman with it. He'll skate it to the middle. Looking for a lane to shoot. And it was Daly skates back to the middle. Crisscrossing over, moves it across. That's going to go off the stick, but Kiko will keep that in. Up at the point, moves it over to Staley. Staley across to Pasma. Pasma to Staley. Staley, he'll take a shot. Rebound, goes towards the net, but that doesn't get through. And a big save. Barracuda stick, stopping that one. A rebound from going in. Langus to the outside. Langus trying to take that to the net. She's taking hard in the board. Zun working with Staley along the boards. Zun down to Langus. Langus is going to bring some room. Skates in the middle. Cross to Ho. Ho can't come up with it. Ho knocks player down. Fans not liking that. Back to the point. And a shot tipped just wide. Back to the front. And covered up by Ferguson. Oh, we'll keep that in. Up at the point, moves it over to Staley. Staley across to Pasma. Pasma to Staley. Staley, he'll take a shot. Rebound, goes towards the net, but that doesn't get through. 40 seconds left to go on the power play. Soja on the face-off. Barracuda's waved out. Face-off one to the board. Owen now with it. She'll go to McDonald. McDonald's got some room. She'll step in, take a shot, and that'll stick to Ferguson. .49. Face off. Scrambled to the boards. Owen now there to the point. Goes to the wall. McDonald tries to center that. Owen's got to jump in that. She spins back, finds some room. She's going to go to the middle. She's going to take a shot. That's blocked in front. Rebound can't fit. Along the boards. And with 15 seconds left, looks like Bruce is going to get 2 minutes for tripping. .440 to go, 4-on-4 for 15 seconds, and then the Barracudas will go to their power play. Fabro on the face-off. He wins it back from the corner. McDonald, he's going to fire hard around the other side. That's going to get out. And Tiller's going to have to regroup. Tiller up the boards. Turns back the other way. Barracudas going in the zone. Out wide. They set it up around the outside, back to the point. Tiller now with it. She's going to throw a puck to the net. Owen's going to block that. And she's going to go to the board. She's got some room. Tries to take a shot, but she's checked. That comes back to the point. D to D. Tiller now in the middle. She's going to go wide. Shot just missed on the outside. McCoulier can't clear, but McDonald clears. And she'll go for a change. 1:15 left to go on the power play for the Barracudas. They gain the zone. Tiller wide. He's chick-decked by Makokis. Turns back along the boards. Huddle there. Makokis. Makokis tries to hold it, but they Barracudas chip it back. Huddle. Still hold it on the boards. Kills some valuable time. Then along the boards. Every time it comes out, they push it back in. Killing lots of valuable time. Mazi has it. She'll pull it back into the scrum. Makokis. She'll pull it back into the scrum. Killing lots of time off of this one. Great job by the Hurricanes. Puck goes to point. Tiller will keep that in. Puck tries to go wide. That's pass is blocked. They'll walk it out. Over to Delahunt. Delahunt can't handle that pass. It'll come outside the zone. Kettle with some time. That should be an offside call, but Mazi come back the other way. He spins off a check, brings that puck in the corner, still on it. And that'll do it for the Mississauga penalty. And we're back to 5-on-5. Crucius enters the ice. He comes back. Body's flying in the middle. Kalpakis up the wing to Crucius. Crucius going to come in. He's going to take his shot. And that's gloved by Ferguson. 2:24 left to go in the second period. Still 0-0. Langus digs in. Draw one to the boards. Zahn gets pushed off that puck. Puck goes to point. Pasma's going to throw one to the net, but that goes to the corner. Oh, pinches down. Zahn helping out. Puck punches out along the boards. That goes to the point. Oh, still coming to the middle. Takes his shot, and that's blockered up and into the corner. Oh, with a great chance in front. Puck goes to the front. Just wide. Comes outside the zone. Pasma will spin. She goes wide. Staley to Langus. Langus can't handle that pass. It'll go to the corner. Langus will face it down, but she's pinched off the puck. Still with it. John helping out. John looking for somewhere to move it to. And that'll chip up the boards. Oh, cross to Pasma. Pasma sees Crucius. Crucius through the middle. That's shot on and gloved and stopped by Ferguson. Ferguson busy a lot in the second half of this period. 123, still without our first goal in the game. Soja on the draw, wins it back. That'll go off of Crucius' stick in between the two defensemen. Owen will spin with it. She's got some room, so she'll take it and she'll dump it deep. In behind the net. Soja on it. She'll flip it back the other way. And Tiller, some room, will try and exit, but Crucius will stop that exit pass. Still inside the zone. And Soja will chase it down. 1 minute left to go in the period. Barron will spin it back the other way. Out wide to Soja. Soja drops over to McDonald. McDonald shot across. Oh, and Barron just puts it off the post. Tipped out wide. Owen in a battle now. He knifes at that puck. Nice little diving play defensively. Mississauga now 3 posts in the period. And she'll dump it the length of the ice. Crucius going to beat it out. He puts it to the front. Soja can't get a stick on it. And 22 seconds left. The Barracudas will get it deep. Soja or Makokis taking in hard into the boards. No call on that play. To the point, Bellhine across, shot, banned. And Kalia will pick it up. She's got 3 seconds left on the clock. She'll put a shot towards the net. Well, that'll go and the buzzer will sound. Still 0-0, second period complete. gonna dance in. Takes the shot, and that's blocked in front. Puck poked towards the net, and Burchich will score. Fabro. She'll skate it up the middle. Gets it to the side, Kalia. Kalia puts it towards the net. Puck on, Pedal stick, and Pedal will put it home. Face off 1-0, she goes to the front. Theron with it. They'll crisscross. Owen now has it. He's gonna bring it in. Kodrike puts it to the net. She scores. Donald over to Pedal. Pedal to the front of the net. Fabro just misses that. Coulier in the front. Owen with a shot. That's blocked wide. Rebound comes to Fabro and she scores. Gonna come around that corner. He tries to go to the front of the net, but the stick. The Crucian stick. Crucian puts one shot on that backhand, and that puck's gonna squeak in. Mazi now with it. Tiller will get it. She'll throw it up the boards. McDonald will try and hold that puck in, but it stopped. Now down on 0 and 2-on-1 shot. And Farhan and big block. Arrow. Face off. One Pedal shot off the post. The net. There goes a turn. Look to fire and get that puck out. Held along the boards. Bailey. Gate to the middle. She's got some room. She'll come in. She'll take a shot and hit the cross. 30 seconds to go on the power play. Drop for Soja. Soja has it poked off her stick. Turned back the other way. Owen gonna check off. And it can't get a puck towards the outside. Ho. And Mazi. Puck thrown back up to the point. That's gonna be brought to no shot. And Pharand saw that the whole way and she'll glove it for a face-off. To the front. Puck goes up in the air. Gloved out. McDonald, but not out. Barracudas back to the point. Makokis will take a shot. That gets through. Farhan makes his first stop and the second. Nobody there, and Barracudas are going to turn it back the other way. They throw it up the boards. Boynes picks that up. She's got some room. That's his side. Crucius with a shot. There with a shot, and that's gloved. Regroup in the neutral zone. She's going to take that puck wide. She's got some room. Still has it. Doja puts out to the middle. Pasman now with it. She's going to throw a puck to the net. Rebound just goes wide. Oh, we'll keep that in. Up at the point, moves it over to Staley. Staley across to Pasma. Pasma to Staley. Staley, he'll take a shot. Rebound goes towards the net, but that doesn't get through. Oh, pinches down. Gunn helping out. Puck punches out along the boards. That goes to the point. Oh, still coming to the middle. Takes a shot, and that's blocked up. Somewhere to move to. And that'll chip up the boards. Oh, cross to Pasma. Pasma sees Crucius through the middle. That's shot on and gloved and stuff. 1 minute left to go in the period. Theron will spin it back the other way. Out wide to Soja. Soja drops over to McDonald. McDonald shot across. Oh, and Theron just McDonald's there. She's got a little bit of room. She's going to dance in. Takes the shot, and that's blocked in front. Puck poked towards the net, and Crucius will score. Fabro. She'll skate it up the middle. Gets it to the side, like Coulier. Coulier puts it towards the net. Puck on, Pedal stick, and Pedal will put it home. Face off 1-0, she goes to the front. Theron with it. Go crisscross. Owen now has it. He's going to bring it in. Kodrike puts it to the net. She scores. Donald over to Pedal. Pedal to the front of the net. Cloudwell just misses that. The Coulier in front. Owen with a shot. That's blocked her line. Rebound comes to Cloudwell and she scores. Going to come around that corner. He tries to go to the front of the net, but the stick. The Crucian stick. Crucian puts one shot on that backhand, and that puck's going to squeak in. McDonald's there. She's got a little bit of room. She's going to dance in. Takes the shot, and that's blocked in front. Puck poked towards the net, and Crucius will score. Fabro. She'll skate it up the middle. Gets it to the side, like Coulier. Coulier puts it towards the net. Puck on, Pedal stick, and Pedal will put it home. Face off 1-0, and she goes to the front. Theron with it. Go crisscross. Owen now has it. He's going to bring it in. Kodrike puts it to the net. She scores. Donald over to Pedal. Pedal to the front of the net. Cloudwell just misses that. The Coulier in front. Owen with a shot. That's blocked her line. Rebound comes to Cloudwell and she scores. Going to come around that corner. He tries to go to the front of the net, but the stick. The Crucian stick. Crucian puts one shot on that backhand, and that puck's going to squeak in. Mazi now with it. Tiller will get it. She'll throw it up the boards. McDonald will try and hold that puck in, but it stopped. Now down on 0 and 2-on-1 shot. And Farhan and big block. Arrow. Face off. One Pedal shot off the post. The net. There goes a turn. Look to fire and get that puck out. Held along the boards. Bailey gave to the middle. She's got some room. She'll come in. She'll take a shot and hit the cross. 30 seconds to go on the power play. Drop for Soja. Soja has it poked off her stick. Turned back the other way. Owen gonna check off. And it can't get a puck towards the outside. Ho. And Mazi. Welcome back to the third period. Puck for 0-0 score still. Mississauga 0 for 4 on the power play so far this game. Barracudas 0 for 3. Mississauga seeing a shot advantage. 17-11 through 2 periods of play. That's going to start the period off with a bit of a chat with both the coaches. Not sure what that's all about. But we'll get started. Face off, draw. One by Mississauga. Owen goes far side to Aquino. Aquino's going to break in hard. He's going to put a puck towards the net. Can't come up with a puck. But it's back the other way. Owen in the neutral zone. She'll spin back to her partner. Back in. Pass goes just a little wide. McDonald go up the boards. And Aquino can't come up with that. Lengthwise. Makokis tries to cut that off. Puck chipped in. Barracudas will go for a change, and Owen will come back and get it from behind her own net. She flips the other side. Makokis tries to chip that pass. Not hard enough. He'll get flipped back in. Puck towards the front. Barracudas with control on the boards, but Mazi will take her check to the ground. In her skates. Puck comes to the point. D to D. Aquino out. Puck will flip towards the net. That goes just wide. Owen, Makokis now far side. Aquino through. She's tripped up, and that'll be a penalty. And Mississauga will go to a power play early. 18:47 to go. So Mississauga 5-on-4, 18:47 into left in the period. Their fifth attempt of the game. Langus brings the face-off back to Gloins. Gloins down in the corner. Makokis will skate to the middle. She'll go back down deep. Right to the point. Gloins far side to Staley. Staley will skate across the top, but she's pushed out. That puck will come out to the neutral zone. Staley spins back at her own blue line. She'll come up the boards. And she'll get control in the zone. She'll stop along the boards. Tries to come to the middle. Cross ice to Gloins. Gloins back to the middle. Staley. She makes a nice move. She's got some room. She's going to go hard to the net. Takes a shot. It's blocked by Kalpakis. Gloins behind the net. Langus. 3 Hurricanes trying to get that puck out. Being held. And Staley tries to get that puck out. It's brought back into a scrum. 1 minute left to go on the power play. That puck finally gets out. Points at the point. He's going to skate, move it across to Makokis. Makokis throws a puck on net, and that just goes wide. Langus to Gloins. Gloins far side to Theron. Theron, she's going to step in, take the shot, and that's blocked. Theron will spin again. Over to Pasma. Pasma on her backhand forehand. Goes to takes her shot. And a big save by Ferguson. Changes by both sides. 31 seconds left to go on the power play. Soja, Crucius, and Theron, Owen, Pasmo, and this power play. To the middle, Pasma got some room. She takes the shot, and that goes just high. Try to clear up the boards, and that'll get out of the zone. And all the way to the end. Pasma's got to come all the way back to pick that up. Pasma with some speed, she'll come up. She's going to skate that herself across the zone. She's cut off at the blue line and lost the puck, and that'll go back the other way. And Kiko Ho will come back and get it behind her own net. Power play done. Mississauga now 0 for 6 on the 0 for 5 on the power play. Puck to the middle. Theron gets it into Soja, but she's just a step out on the step offside. That'll be a whistle. Face off won by Fabro. Lost to Owen to McDonald. McDonald. Owen puts that puck deep. Stops. Delhunt turns back in her own end. Checked by Frank. And up the boards. Owen can't keep that in. 2 Barracudas coming down. Kalia on the back check. Shot! They score. 16-10 to go. Mississauga now down 1-0. Barracuda's first shot of the period. Face off won by the Barracudas. Turns it back into their own end. Puck off the end boards. Tiller off the wing. McDonald with it. She spins back. She's caught. Back to the middle. And whistle blown. I think the door coming loose. And face-off will come just outside the Mississauga zone. 15:51 to go. Barracudas win the face-off. They'll dump it down. Owen gloves it down though. She spins it back behind the net to McDonald. McDonald moves it up. Misses Aquino.
Assisted by number 81, Kalia Pharand. Time to goal, 16 minutes, 10 seconds.
Mazi wins the face-off, back to Goins. Goins can't get a handle of it, she chips up the boards. On the boards. Flip back the other way, and that's going to go into Mississauga zone. Pharand going to play that, but the Barracudas are first on that puck, so she's got to retreat back into her own net. Mississauga plays it up the boards, and Aquino will get that puck out. So she's hung up, and another penalty being called. And Mississauga is going to get another chance on the power play. So 15-13 left to go in the second. Mississauga bringing out their power play. 0 for 5 so far. Tiani Makokis is going to dig into this face-off. Wins it to the boards. McDonald can't come up with it. Owen's going to pinch it off on the side. And McDonald's now got it down low. McDonald looks to throw it back up to the top. Owen goes far side to Mazi. Mazi to McDonald. McDonald's got some room. She goes low. Makokis comes up to the middle. Owen now at the top. She's to the side to McDonald. McDonald out. Makokis goes to the front. That doesn't get its target. Aquino over to McDonald. McDonald, she's going to take a shot. It's screen, and that sticks to Ferguson. .123 left to go on the power play. Mississauga trying to get some pucks to the net and take Ferguson's eyes away. Mazi, face-off win. Owen gloves that down. He'll go to the middle. Aquino. Far side to McDonald. McDonald. Down to the top. Owen, she's going to take a shot. That just goes wide. They recover. Mazi now. She's going to skate the middle over to McDonald. McDonald. She's going to take a shot. That's wide. And Owen's going to stop that at the point. She's going to skate in. Makes a move. She's got some room. She's going to skate in. Takes a shot. And that's blocked. That goes just wide. Puck to the front. And Aquino was shot and it stopped. Goes to the corner. Just 40 seconds left to go on the power play. Aquino's got some room. She'll step out. Take a shot. Score! Aquino on the power play. goes to the corner. Just 40 seconds left to go on the power play. Aquino's got some room. She'll step out, take a shot, score! Aquino on the power play. I gotta add one. I got a lot of shots there in the period, but a lot missing in that. We finally connect on one, and Aquino steps out, finds some room, and roofs it. So 1-1 now, 13:50 to go. Mississauga finally capitalizing on their sixth power play opportunity of the game. They're going to go back on the offense. Sun tries to flip it to the middle. He'll step out of the corner to Tharon. Tharon throws a puck on, and they'll cover up. Ferguson had to be sharp on that one. And Mississauga waiting under the face-off. Face-off one to the boards. Mississauga controlled out to Langus. Langus in the spot. Can't get a handle on that puck. And it rolls off her stick. And the Barracudas will dump it. No icing. Makokis is back. She spins off her check. Zahn drops her. Langus to Tharon. Theron's going to go wide. She backhands that puck past her check. Chases it down the corner. Langus helping out now. Puck goes around the side. Brucius can't get a handle on that. That's going to come to the neutral zone. Kazma spins off her check. She's pushed to the boards. The puck held there. Kazma comes back for it. She goes D to Galoins. Galoins puts it up to Crucius. Crucius trying to get through. He's being held up. Doja gets through. And Galoins trying to punch that puck back into the zone. Lots of bodies there. Puck goes to the corner with Kalia kind of trying to come up with it. Barracuda goes around. And Soja now has it in the middle. On her backhand, gets to her forehand, puts a puck towards the net, and that's blocked. Killer now from behind her own net. Starts up the side. She moves to the middle. That goes off a stick. And up for icing, but that doesn't get far enough. The Barracudas control now. They move it to the point, but that comes out across the line. Delahunt, she'll fire that puck in. And Hull will go back and chase it behind her own net. Oh, quickly up to Leculier. Leculier, our side. Crucius, stick handle that comes off her stick. Hull with it. Tries to put it up the middle. That goes off some sticks and popped onto Kalpakis' stick. Kalpakis will get into the zone. Oh. Comes out to the front. Oh, and good stick stops that puck from going towards the net. And Staley will break out. Staley out wide. She keeps her feet moving, still has control behind the net. Looking for options back to the point. Owen across to McDonald. McDonald has some room. He takes a shot and a save by Ferguson. Back on the board. McDonald back in the corner. Pedal and McDonald. Staley in there helping out now. Three Canes in the corner. And Staley comes out with it, but she stick ends when it comes back in the corner. Up the boards. Owen, she's going to pinch down. She'll keep that puck alive and puts it back down in the corner. Staley goes to chase it down. Puck shot up the boards. That's going to go the length of the ice. That should be icing. And the Barracudas are going to come back in their own zone. 10:43 to go. Tired Barracuda ice line out there. Mississauga makes a change. Fresh legs. Mazi on the face-off, one to the boards. Makokis, it's out front, and Mazi scores! Mazi on the face-off, one to the boards. Makokis, It's out front. And Mazi scores. An excellent pass by Makokis out in front. Mazi there, and she buries it. 2-1 Mississauga. 10:33 left to go in the third period. Mississauga pressing for more. Puck around the boards. That's chipped out. That's going to go the length of the ice. No icing on that call. Makokis, Mazi. Mazi's going to skate that puck out. This is to Makokis. Makokis wide. Goins going to get the red. She's going to dump that deep. And Mazi.
Assisted by number 37, Tiani. And number 10, Olivia Aquino. Time of the ball, 4 minutes, 36 seconds. That's Mainway Arena, and Olivia at 36.
Zahn in the neutral zone. Tips up to Langus. Langus is going to go to front. On her back, gets to her forehand, puts a shot on that, but that's blocked. Zahn looking to spin it back to the point. It's cut off. She'll skate out with it. Over to Ho. Ho in the middle to Pasma. Pasma. Little stick handle. That shot going to deflect it out of play. Pasma stick handling, trying to find a lane. Hits the stick, and that's going to go out of play. Langus on the face-off. Wins it to the board. Staley, she's going to try and put it to a point. He's hassled by Kalpakis. Into the neutral zone. Oh, turns that puck over. Barracudas go to the net. Shot. That's blocked. Farhand's got to come across and make a big save. Puck to the point. Towards the middle. Angus is there. Puck jumping off of Crucius' stick. Puck towards the net. And that's steered to the corner by Farhand. Back around the net. Pasma over to Ho. Ho's got some time. He goes back to Pasma. Pasma looking for a lane. She's going to go for ice. That's going to go off somebody into the neutral zone. Puck thrown back in. Farhand back to stop it. Ho from behind her own net. Moves it up quickly. Crucius goes to the middle. He's got some room. She's going to skate with it. Get to the red line. And chipped in. Puck back down. Owen. One-on-one. Here's her check to the corner. Stays with her. The puck brought back. Goes to the middle. Shot. And that puck deflected off the stick and over Kalia's shoulder. So unfortunate shot there. Shot deflected, spins up in the air and just drops behind it for Han. 2-2 now. Just over 8 minutes to go in the third period. McDonald jumps on that. McCoulier moves that back all the way to Owen. Owen in the far end. To Petal. Petal backhands a pass. But that's cut off by the Barracudas. They're going to break in. Owen comes and checks that. Fabro got some room. She'll skate with it. She'll chip it up the boards and try and chase it down herself. That goes D to D. Goins there to try and pick that off. That's going to go in. Barracudas take a shot. That's deflected in the corner. Petal now. He's trying to go with some speed. Makokis far side to Goins. Goins tries to go up the boards. Coulier chips that down and she goes for a change. Kalpakis turns back the other way. She flips the puck up and over. That's going to go the length of the ice for icing. And we're going to come back down the other end. 7:18 to go left in the third period. 2-2. Mazi on the face-off. She wins it. It's spun away. Puck just come out of the zone. Aquino spins. He moves to the middle. Mazi. She's taken down in the neutral zone. No hands here. I'm going to see too many penalties calling at this point. Lee now for the Barracudas. He's going to go. He's going to take a shot. Ron's going to throw the hand up and stop that one. Puck towards the net. And Farhan will glove that for a face-off. 6:43 to go in the third. 2-2 score. All the scoring coming in the third period. Face-off, one to the board. Barracudas will control. They've got it along the boards. They'll put it deep. Tries to put it to the middle. But Zun's there to steer that away. Comes to the point. Taylor, she'll skate to the middle. Puts it back to the boards. Puck towards the net. That goes wide. In the corner. Langus will come out with it. She's got some room. She'll skate it out. Draws to the middle. Comes for a shot. Takes a shot. And that's saved. On the boards. Staley with it. He's put hard in the boards. Again, trying to play that puck. Langus. Langus and Staley in the boards. 3 Barracudas surrounding them. Puck up now. Barracudas with it. They push it along the boards. Up quickly to Zun. Zun's going to cut across. She takes the zone. Just chips it back on her backhand. She's going to go for a change. And behind the net, Kalpakis is going to come out with it. She sees some room. She's going to skate it up. She flips it up. Just past Ho. She's going to come down. Ho. Good job of using the body. Held on the boards, and they'll whistle that down. 5:14 to go in the third period. 2-2 score. Face off in Mississauga's end. Doga puts that to the wall. McDonald quickly out. Aaron can't catch up to that. Owen will grab that puck. He's going to come down the side. Can't get it in. She's taken out, trying to get in back into the play. Brucic in the corner. Owen gingerly getting off the ice. She got collision. Puck goes up the boards. Down along the side. McDonald far side. To Goins. Goins picks it off the board. She's going to go back to McDonald. McDonald crossed to Crucius in an open wing. She's got a little bit of room. She's going to skate that puck in. Looking for something towards the net. Puts it up front. Puck lies there. Back to the point. Goins has it. Goins across to Makokis. Makokis. She turns to shoot. That block puck. They're going to go the other way. Butler with it. Can't get a shot off. No penalty on the call. Makokis, a good defensive play. Taking the stick away. Goins spins back in her own corner. Up to Theron. Theron. To Purchase. Purchase drops. A puck to Lecoulier. Lecoulier. He makes a move around but can't get by Kalpakis. Puck to the corner. Lecoulier trying to jump on that. Puck goes to the middle. Oh, don't bring it back. She's onside. She comes across, takes a shot off the glove. Put Ferguson into the corner. Dropped. Fabro now. She's tripped up. And the Barracudas will skate it out. Lecoulier on the back check will pick that up. She'll go across to Ho. Ho. Up the boards. Petal's got some room. Petal and Fabro. Fabro will cut to the middle. She'll try and take a shot, and that's blocked and goes to the far side. Fabro to the front of the net, and that goes through the middle. Barracudas will control, and they'll chip it out into the neutral zone. Oh, there will try and go right back in. She's stomped along the boards. Petal goes far side. Aquino's going to jump on that. Miller behind her own net. Goes D to D. Tries to go up the middle. Petal cuts that pass off. She turns looking for somebody in front. Misses Fabro. And the puck goes the other way. Kazma now one-on-one. Good stick check by Kazma to stop that offensive chance by the Barracudas. 2:40 to go in the second period, or third period. Kazma up the boards to Petal. Petal, the wing. Misses Aquino. And Makokis is going to turn it back the other way. Makokis tries to go far side. That's cut off by Mazi. Mazi. And just a half step offside is Makokis. And they'll blow that down with 2:23 to go. Mazi on the draw. Kalfakis will come in. She'll take a shot, and that's clubbed by Ferguson. That'll cause a face-off in the zone. 2:18 to go. Mazi already with one goal in the game. Looking to get another. Face-off won by the Barracudas. Into the corner. Mazi, though. And Makokis going to battle for that. Tiani gets a stick on it, but she's pinched off the puck. Comes up the other way. And Mazi will keep that in. But Aquino to center. Owen up the boards. Chops it for Aquino. Aquino's going to cut through. She stick check. And that's going to go back into the neutral zone. Aquino turns. She's going to get over the red line and dump that puck deep. Behind the own net. Comes up the boards. McDonald will keep that in. Second attempt will get out. And they'll turn that back. Daly up to Owen. Owen's got some room. She'll step in. Got some room. She takes a shot. That just grazes off the post. Comes around the outside. Coming all the way back. McDonald's going to chase that down. McDonald pinched off behind the net. Langus now. Up to Staley. Staley. 1:08 left to go in regulation. Up the boards. Makokis hard on that. She's going to drive into the corner. 1 minute to go. Makokis helps out. Up behind Zahn to Gloins. Gloins just chips off her stick. And Barracudas in the middle, but Gloins has got it. She's got some room. 40 seconds left to go. She's sticking in the corner. Puts the puck towards the net, and that's shipped on net. Just on the side of the net. Langus. Langus with some room. She puts a puck towards the net. That goes through the crease. Makokis trying to spin around off a check. Puck along the boards. The Barracudas are going to try and get that puck out in deep. They'll chip it in. Makokis. There. Ticked off. 8 seconds to go. Aquino gonna go. She's got to go with some time. 3 seconds. Thrown towards the net, but that doesn't get there. And that'll do it for regulation. We'll have 3-on-3 for 5 minutes. 10 shots for Mississauga in the third period. 6 for the Barracudas for a game total of 27 and 17. 5 minutes of 3-on-3 play. Mississauga will start with Staley, Langus, and Owen. And the draw, they're off. Barracudas will control. They'll move it up. Owen. Barracuda's turning. She's going to try and get out. Oh, doesn't quite get out. Owen keeping lead to the outside. That pass is picked off by Staley, but Tiller will recover. He'll chase her all the way back into her own zone. Go back out the outside. Barracudas drop. Tiller looking for some help. She's looking for an opportunity. She's trying to go wide on Owen. Owen drives her to the side. And will put her into the boards. And Staley will get it. Staley sees Langus. Langus picks off a pass, controls it, shot. And a big glove save by Fergus. She'll drop that puck. Langus with an awesome opportunity, but Ferguson with a huge glove save. And Bellon driven back in her own zone. She'll spin. She's got some room. 2-0. Backhand towards the net. Shot. That's blocked. Mazi can't get that puck. Gonna go back to the outside. And Aquino back to the blue line. Kalpakis in her own zone. She'll spin back. Former Mississauga Hurricane now playing for the Barracudas. And Mazi, good forecheck. She throws a puck to the front, but catches the team on the change. Mazi over to McDonald. McDonald gonna see some room. She's got some room. She's gonna skate it. Come to the front. Cuts to the front. She's checked off. Can't get a shot away. Makokis along the boards, trying to keep that puck. Lee will pull it out for the Barracudas. She'll start up the wing. Dropped. Now Lee on the far side, off her skate. That's going to get chipped up to Makokis. Makokis and Gloins now. Makokis, she'll take a shot, and that's high and just over the net. Bruce is going to let that come out. Let everyone get a chance to regroup. Regroup with Gloins. Gloins now on the far side. She'll go far side. And Makokis brings it in. Rosser. Cruises with a shot. And that's a save. Find the net. Puts it to the front. One shot stop. Puck still loose. And now two Barracudas out. Moves it up in play. 1-on-1. A big skip by Gloins. He's taken down. And Gloins has to take a penalty on that play. Holding. So with 1:53 left to play in overtime, Mississauga will have to do it shorthanded. And timeout called by the Barracudas. So Mississauga with some of the best chances so far in the period. Can't get one past Ferguson. But now the Barracudas will have a 4-on-3 chance with 1:53 left to go in the period. All right, That was a long 30 seconds, but we're back to play. So 4-on-3 with 1:53 to go. 2-2 score in overtime. Stanley on the draw. One and controlled by the Barracudas. They get it at the point. They move it across. Down low. Puck behind the net. A good stick by Pasma stops that pass from coming across. Barracudas will control though. They'll go D to D. Back to the point. Shot. That's going to go over the net. Staley now has some room. She's going to skate it. She's got some room. Going to chip it, go up. She's held up. And the Barracudas turn it back the other way. Pasma steps up there. Mazi, 1:15 to go. She's got some room. She'll wheel. Head through. Short-handed. Coming into the zone. Lose the handle on that and gets turned back the other way. Playing it. 1 minute left in the overtime. Puck up the boards. Langus dropped. Puck goes towards the net. Chip. And that gets tipped by. And the Barracudas will win in overtime.